This video demonstrates how to create an ECM image for the Cummins ISX12G engine using the Cummins Insight Service Tool version 8 or higher. This software is installed in UPS's Service Bay Diagnostic Tools, or SBDTs. This is one of the most important diagnostic processes to be able to perform when diagnosing the Cummins ISX12G engine. First, we'll connect to the ECM. Well, this assumes we have the key switch on, the 9-pin connector connected to the dash, and the Insight program open. So we will click Connect to ECM in the top left screen here. There is no passwords associated with the ISX12G engine, so just click Connect at the pop-up, and it will go through the connection process, and hopefully that pop-up goes away and you connect successfully. You'll notice the top left is changed from Connect to Disconnect from ECM. You also notice on the bottom here you'll have a little line going back and forth from the ECM to the computer. Now that we're connected, we will create that ECM image that I mentioned. On the left hand side here you'll see we have options. We will go down to the work orders and ECM images selection icon, and we will left click on that selection. That will give us our work order screen. Notice if we had a work order, it would be listed already here for this ECM if one was created in the past. Notice there's also ECM templates, so if there's any templates that apply to this ECM, just because it's listed doesn't mean it's set correctly, but it will list if there's any templates that are compatible, which a template is just a feature and parameter settings file. So to create a work order, we'll be in this top left hand screen. Note you can move your mouse and get the double arrow and left click to resize that window if you want. In the top half we will right click. There are other ways to do this through the top menu, File and New and Work Order, but I prefer using the right click option. So we'll right click and you'll see the pop up and New Work Order will be at the top. We'll left click on the New Work Order. Here we have the New Work Order pop up. It is important for future reference to name the work order the same as the tractor number. This is good practice to perform. So towards the bottom here you'll see the work order number, the WO dash number. Just left click on that once and we will call this the tractor number, as I mentioned, which will be 275024. And you can put technician notes in this one area too if you'd like to remember a certain thing about this image. I'll leave it blank in this demonstration. Then you hit OK and it will create that image. So what I've just done is I've saved everything off that ECM to an electronic file. So that includes fault codes, trip information, features and parameters, audit trail, engine protection. Everything in that ECM is now saved. If I wanted to, I could disconnect the tractor and let it go and look at this file, what we can call offline. But now that, so those are the steps to create an ECM image. Note that if I did connect this again and I wanted to create another image, this would already be here. So I would just right click and instead of New Work Order, I would just want to create a new image, and the new ECM image would just be listed underneath the image that's already created. So you can see here that I clicked on New ECM Image. You can rename it the image name if you'd like. Once again, it's just a date code, but since it's already going to be under the tractor number, you can put a simpler date code if you'd like. And I will just put Demo in this case and save it that way, just so you can see that it'll list it underneath the existing image. Actually, it's above the existing image, and you can see on the far right I'll have last modified date, so you know what the most recent is. So now we've got an image created. I showed you how to do another image after my initial work order is created. The reason this work order number is handy once again is because that is how the images are sorted by number. So after you're disconnected and maybe you want to go back in and look and you've got 10 work orders, if they're all by tractor number, you'll be able to find which tractor number that was involved and then finding the image that was involved.